And Kurt, you talked about briefs a bit.
Yeah.
I wonder, I mean, for us at the Sync Center, there's some kind of questions around briefs. I think there's a lot of kind of over briefing where people send out briefs that are closed, and like we don't really pitch to briefs, but I know that's a lot of people do. What's your approach to that? Because I've found that, you know, there's a lot of, I don't know, bad actors isn't the right word, but there's a lot of pay to play stuff to where you're pitching for a brief that, you know, is 6 months old and the project has been done already. What are your thoughts on briefs and pitching for that?
1000% agree. So here's the thing. The whole idea of the archetypes is to get away from writing for brief.
Right. So you kind of circumvent the brief.
Totally.
Like even if there's not a brief, you know, there's gonna be a brief, a legitimate brief, a real use coming up in 2 weeks for the hero or the wanderer or the lover.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Exactly. It doesn't matter, because here's the thing. By the time I get the brief, the creatives have already changed their mind and I don't know it. So
it's 3 weeks old. It's 4 weeks old. I mean,
yeah. Exactly. Or they've already found a track, and you know, like, am I gonna? That's the thing. I don't want to be chasing briefs, and I don't want to be chasing my tail, like staying up all through the night because we got to get the song in tomorrow because they need it. And
yeah, it's unfortunate because it's become so popular for the pay to play, pitch to the brief or pitch to supervisors, and it's like
it's a losing strategy. I think
it's a bad strategy that I tell people. It's like, don't play that game. It's like, no, you
exactly, John.
You're 150th in line behind 149 other people, and the deal's closed to begin with. So why?
Right.
Yeah.
But if you can have a catalog of stuff that's based on these archetypes that is in line with, you know, what's being used and the current sounds and all of that, then you're skipping over the brief, because you'll already have songs. Your songs are going to work for a lot of briefs.
Legitimate briefs.
Yes.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, I have a song about that's up tempo and fun about feeling free, because they want to sell cars, they want to sell phones, they want to sell shoes. All those products are selling freedom and fun, and like, okay, yeah. Hey, my song's like, let's have a good time. It's fun. It's up tempo. It's going to work for the shoe. It's going to work for the phone. It's going to work for the car.
Yeah.
Done.
That's a pretty important thing. Like circumventing the brief bullshit.
Yeah.
That's a big deal that I wish a lot of creatives, people who pitch music and write music, it's like they're playing the wrong game. They don't even know the game that they're playing.
Yeah.
So,